Hi everyone, welcome back for more Let's Play Professor Layton and almost said the Curious Village and the Diabolical Box. So now we can start Chapter 3, A Diverging Path. I just can't stop thinking about this phantom town we keep hearing about. Could the rumors be true? If I recall correctly, the next stop on this line is the perfectly normal town of Luxenbell. Well, then how do we get to the Phantom Town? That's an excellent question, Luke, though I don't have the answer. But if the Momentary Express does indeed head for parts unknown, the crew will know something about it. So now we need to talk to the train's crew to learn more. But before we do that, let's take a quick look and see what new things we've gotten in our journal here. Okay, those aren't anything new. We dealt with the livestock competition. We learned that a girl or young woman named Katya was going to take a trip by herself. We get to talk to Mr. Anderson and learn what he knew. We've heard rumors of a phantom town. And even more things about Katya, Mr. Anderson's daughter. Maybe we'll run into her soon enough. But for now, let's start walking around here. And we still can't go backward because, well, it's still super ritzy and we're not allowed back there yet. And then we go again. And there's a member of the crew, so let's talk to him. I beg your pardon, sir, but we're not open for business at the moment. Do visit us later. You're really closed? Yes. You see, on the way to Luxenbell, there's a long, unlit tunnel we have to pass through. While in the tunnel, none of the scenic views our restaurant affords patrons will be visible. It is Mr. Beluga's wish that all patrons be able to enjoy the scenery while they dine. Hence, our temporary suspension of service. Wow, talk about a classy operation. Mr. Beluga has really thought of everything, hasn't he? Kind of, but would you really want to... Well, you could still make money. Oh well. Let's go talk to another staff member here. How's my little guy doing? I knew it'd be tough without him around. I didn't realize how lonely I'd get. Is he happy? Don't you worry, he's doing great. He'll be fit as a fiddle before you know it. Well, whenever I get around to actually doing anything about it. That's real good to hear. Don't let me down now, okay? I'm actually about to close up the kitchen and take a break until we get to Luxenbell. Most of the train shuts down for this leg of the trip, so you might as well go rest in your room. And not much help there. Everybody's still pretty sure we're headed to Luxenbell, so no Phantom Town yet. And then I believe I need to go to the back. And keep going. I think I need to head all the way to the outside of the train. Yep, here we go. Let's talk to you. Finally, it's time to get down to business. It's been forever since I got to do some real work. What do you mean? Didn't you just finish repairing the train? Sorta. But before I can kick back, I gotta do... Oops! I mean nothing. Things are good. Things are good? Really? And... nope, nothing new there. Okay, well, no one's helpful so far. So we're just gonna keep going. Let's walk back. Maybe we'll run into some other people here. Hey, what are you doing here? Good day, sir. The name's Conrad. I'm a student from the village of Dropstone. I'm headed to Luxenbell, so for a while at least, it seems we'll be traveling together. Say, have you heard about that long tunnel on the way to Luxenbell? When the train passes through it, every light on board goes dark. Stranger still, once the train nears the tunnel, all access to the deluxe car is cut off. You mean like every other point in time? Just imagine the kind of monkey business some passengers get up to under the cover of dark. Something very strange must be going on if they're cutting off all access to the deluxe suites. Of course! It all makes perfect sense! Why didn't I see it before? Luke, I think I figured things out. Quick, you two, to the deluxe suites! Right behind you. So let's go take a trip to the deluxe car. Even if they won't let us, you know, in, we'll still try, won't we? Okay. And you don't have anything new. But someone here should have something new for us. Someone we haven't met before. Good day, sir. I'm headed back to Luxembourg, where I teach the sciences. The sciences, huh? Okay. Where might you and yours be headed? Our destination is, well, flexible. You see, we're traveling in search of a relic called the Elysian Box. We've managed to find some anecdotal evidence suggesting the box is tied to a strange town. A phantom town not recorded on any map in human possession. Does any of this sound familiar to you? Well, mercy me, you've got quite an adventure on your hands, don't you? While I can't say I've ever heard of the particular town you speak of, I can offer you another tale I've heard. Some say the Momentary Express stops at an eerie town that's terrorized by a vampire. First rumors of a vampire, and now phantom towns. Goodness, it's like we're living in a mystery novel. So, phantom towns and vampire-ruled towns. Okay. Let's keep going. And now we're back in our car, so let's take a look at the deluxe store. Here we are at the deluxe car. Something's written on that sign on the door. Actually, it appears to be a puzzle of some sort. I have a hunch that if we can solve the puzzle, we can gain access to the car. Number 56, the door's code, worth 40 points. In order to pass through the door, Luke and Layton must arrange the symbols according to the following rules. The star must be next to the moon. The X must be second from the top. The circle must be somewhere above the diamond. The moon must be located 2 places below the diamond. Well, let's start with the obvious one here. The X must be second from the top. And this diamond, well, let's see. The diamond cannot be on the bottom. The moon has to be 2 places below it. And then the circle must be above the diamond. And then the star must be next to the moon. That all fits right there.
This should do the trick. And there we have it.
Easy enough. Good job cracking that code. There we are. The door's open now. And we get a new hamster toy. A block. Holy smoke! Look at this place! It's out of control! Yes, it's far more luxurious than the standard cars. Tickets to stay here must cost a pretty penny. So, let's see where we want to go since this is a new screen. There are a couple of hint coins to look at here. Oh, it's on. Well, come on. There we go. And now we can walk straight in here. Oh, Professor, this room is just breathtaking. And 1.5 times as big as our room to boot. Plus, just look at how super cushy the sofa is. Whee! Come now, don't jump on the sofa. Luke, do you remember the discussion we had about how gentlemen act when... Wow, you're right, it's so cushy. Whee! How's everybody feeling? Sorry to bust in on the party, but I'm just here to snazz up the rooms. Let's see. Should they go there? Negative, Sammy. That's no good. Hey, you there. Smart-looking dude. Smart-looking dude. I mean you, man. Me, good sir? Unco Beluga. I mean, the boss, man, told me to pretty up the place with some flowers. Can you figure out where I should put these things to make the room smell nice? Of course, it shouldn't be too much trouble to find a spot for flowers as lovely as these. And of course, that leads us into the next puzzle, number 57, Smell the Roses, worth 30 points. There's nothing like fresh-cut roses to boost your spirits. Can you help Sammy freshen up the whole car with their fragrance? Tap a square with your stylus to place a rose. The fragrance of each rose reaches 2 spaces in all directions but can't penetrate walls. If the fragrance of 2 or more roses overlaps, the resulting smell will be overpowering, so be sure to keep your roses spaced out. To remove an existing rose, just tap on it again. Well, this shouldn't be too difficult, should it? Well, obviously, we want one somewhere in here. Okay. And... no, that doesn't work. Nope, that does not work because we'll either leave that space or that space. Okay. That doesn't work at all. What about here? Maybe. Maybe. Nope, that still doesn't work. Unless... Okay, what about it now? No. Almost. That almost works. We just can't... No. Okay. How about here? There we go.
And now to test my theory. A true gentleman leaves
Easy
no puzzle
enough.
unsolved.
Just a little trial and error there. There. How's that? Oh, real nice. It's not crazy, but it makes a statement. I'm sure it'll jive with the boss man. Well, anyhow, kick back, relax, and enjoy the rest of your ride on the Momentary Express. Strange, isn't it, how we didn't get kicked out? Now the whole room smells nice. Yes, quite nice, I'd say. But back to the task at hand. We've given this place a once-over and come up empty-handed. A gentleman can't very well go barging into other people's rooms, so let's go to our room for now. Oh, Professor, do we have to? It feels like it's gotten so late. Can't we just stay here for now? And we need to run back to our own quarters. But before we do, guess what? Let's see. That's one there, I think. It's somewhere around here. There it is. And let's see. There it is. Okay, that's all we can do in this room for now, except try to leave. But leaving, it's the strangest thing. All of a sudden, I'm so tired. What's the matter, Flora? Gosh, all of a sudden I'm kinda sleepy too. Alright, you two, this is no time for jokes. Oh dear, I'm suddenly quite tired myself. Huh? What's going on out there? Am I dreaming? This leads us into puzzle number 58. In the tunnel. Worth 35 points. 2 trains pass in the darkness of the tunnel. Move them around so that each locomotive ends up on the opposing track while still maintaining the same order as its cars. There's one trick though. The number 2 cars for both trains must remain in their original tracks. Yeah. And this might actually demonstrate exactly what happened here. But let's go ahead and do this somewhat similarly to the way we did last time. Up here, then we move 3 out of the way. That is what we want to do. And then get 2 all the way. And then we need to start moving these down. Yes. And out of the way. Move this one down. Now we need to start doing this and undoing some of the work we just did. Darn it, I didn't actually move it far enough over, did I? Oh, I'm about to sneeze. Ugh. Second, folks. There we go. Whew. I hate sneezing like that. Now that we got that up there, move these back down here. And then we need to move this exactly where we want it. Move that back up there. No, wait, I don't want to move it down there, do I? I do not believe so. Not yet, anyway. Wait. Oh, darn it. There. How did I... I'm not paying attention, am I? Freaking nose itching and causing me all types of problems. Move that out of the way. Up there. And then do this. A few more moves than I should have used, but oh well.
Piece of cake.
So something happened. Huh? My word, I must have fallen asleep on the couch. How careless of me. Do you know what happened in that tunnel, Luke? Sorry, Professor, but I slept through the whole thing too. And I had the strangest dream. In my dream, part of the Momentary Express switched tracks while we were in the tunnel. You mean to say that one of the train's cars is now riding different rails? Luke, what you saw may not have been a dream at all. If one car did split off from the train, it would no longer be bound for Luxembourg. Maybe that car's how you get to the Phantom Town. I'm beginning to suspect you're right on the money, Luke. Hope the Phantom Town isn't as creepy as it sounds. And now we have a new hamster toy.
Everybody get ready to rock. The next stop is Folsense. Come on, passengers, let me hear you scream.
Folsense, eh? Of course. How could I have missed this? Do you recall how this ticket was missing a destination? Well, it seems that the destination was staring us in the face all along.
Really? But where, Professor?
And this leads into an extra long video with puzzle number 59. A ticket to where? Worth 40 points. In front of you sits the ticket that Layton and Luke found with Dr. Schrader. At first glance, the ticket appears to have no destination written on it, but when you look at it just the right way, the ticket discloses its destination, the town of Folsense. The key to spotting the destination is the number that has been cut out of the ticket. What number used to be there? And it says use the ticket in the instruction booklet to puzzle this one out. Which you kind of need to do because you can't manipulate the screen like you need to. But basically, if you fold the ticket and use the top half of here and the bottom half of here, you will find your you will find what you're looking for. So what you have is F O R F O L S E N S E. If you can kind of see how that works now. Hopefully you do. We just need to figure out what number's in the middle here. And there aren't too many numbers that actually would make an E there. So the answer's pretty self-evident. The answer is 2. When expressed in kind of digital format, the number 2 would form the bottom half of the E.
This should do the trick. Ha! Wonderful.
There we go.
I get it. Well, I suppose it means we've almost reached our destination.
Yes.
Oh, wow, this is strange. When did it get so dark?
What do you mean?
I do believe we've arrived at the next stop. But I don't see Flora, Professor. Where could she be? Hi, you two. Glad to see you're finally awake. Flora, where did you run off to? I'm sorry, but the train car was so stuffy that when we stopped, I went outside for some air. You went out alone? Are you crazy? Hey, Luke, come on, man. It's dangerous out there. Who knows what kind of creeps could be out lurking around? Oh well, I'll be more careful from now on. Watch your tone, Luke. A gentleman always remembers to treat a lady with kindness and respect. Could you smack Luke just for that one, please? Now, since we're all back together, why don't we get off this train and see where we are? And the train ticket is now solved. Yep, there you go. But we are on the right track, because Dr. Schrader must have been here at some point in time, so we inadvertently, by exploring the wrong car, well, the deluxe car, we ended up exactly where we needed to be to follow up on this. And I'm going to go ahead and finish this chapter out, which is done by doing this.
This place gives me goosebumps.
Yes, I'd second that.
I'm sticking close to you two.
Bunch of paintings.
Oh, these must be pictures of the town.
Okay, photos.
Indeed, and old ones from the look of it. Judging by their condition, I'd say they're at least 30 years old.
Wow, how do you know? Oh, that's right, you're an archaeologist. Of course you'd know.
Now, Luke, don't tell me you actually forgot. Well, we'd best press on. What on earth?
Professor, what was that?
Let's go. Ah. Oh my.
What's that?
Oh. Just what is going on here?
I don't know, but it's strange.
And a new mystery. Minutes after, the dilapidated station. Minutes after Professor Layton, Luke, and Flora's arrival in Folsense, the rundown train station transforms into a glittery, ornately decorated building right before their eyes. What caused the sudden change to the station's appearance?
Following rumors of the Elysian box, the Professor, Luke, and Flora set foot in a strange town. But cautious as they were, nothing could have prepared them for the events to follow.
And thus begins Chapter 4. And thus ends this very, very overly long video. Since Chapter 3 was so short, I decided, one video. We'll go back to having 15 to 18 minute videos after this. But Chapter 3, so short, just get it out of the way now. So, in the meantime, we will explore the new town, the phantom town of Folsense, next time. Take care, folks. See you then.